my name is Mairead and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying out and reviewing the Maybelline Dream Cushion. Now everyone thinks that the concept of cushions is new. It's not. It's really not. In Korea they've been using cushions since around 2008 and they're really popular there, and that's the way they use cushions for their foundation. And so I always kind of laugh to myself when people are like, oh, look at this new thing, I've never seen anything like it before, and I'm just like, girl, no. The Dream Cushion retails for $15 and comes in 8 shades, which isn't a lot, and I think brands including drugstore and luxury need to realize that you need to sell more shades. I mean, there are some brands that do a wonderful job with their makeup shades, and then there are some that are kind of or certain foundations are just and I think they need to step it up, personally. So on Maybelline's website, it says that Dream Cushion Fresh Face Liquid Foundation delivers complete luminous coverage for fresh face perfection. So I would assume that this might not be the best thing for oily skin just because it is luminous. So when you open it up, it comes with a puff that you can use to put the cushion on, and then a cover that pops off, and then the cushion underneath, and then a seal that you can take off. So yeah, we'll get into it. So first, for primer, I'm going to be using the Benefit Porefessional. Always want to make sure, this is just on a side note, that when you're using pore filling primers, that you want to really, instead of rubbing it into the skin, you want to press it into the skin to make sure that it does actually get into the pores so that it fills up the pores. Because then otherwise you just have it sitting on top of the skin and it won't last all day, and it'll make the foundation move around a bit, which you don't want, obviously. So I'm going to use a rounded face brush instead of the puff. Take off the seal. Ooh. Going to push my brush in. And then I'm going to start by dotting it on my face so I can build up the coverage, because I don't know how full coverage this foundation is going to be. And I don't want to end up putting too much on since I have stuff to do today and seeing people, and I don't want to look like a hot mess. And then I'm going to blend it in. And then also too, when using a foundation brush, you don't want to rub it in, you want to stipple it in, otherwise you're going to actually micro exfoliate the skin, which will then make it end up looking cakey, and that's another thing you do not want. You do not want to look cakey. I don't like the smell of it. Like, I never really like the smell of foundations. They never smell very good to me. But this stuff definitely has kind of a chemically smell, which I don't really like. Because I'm one of those people that is always kind of like, oh, I don't really want to put so many chemicals on my skin. But then, you know, everything has chemicals in it now. I think it actually looks really pretty on. I think it covers really well. I have really red cheeks, and they're still a little pinkish, but not as red as like they look without the foundation, which I personally really like that. And it covers up my acne scars that I have a bunch up here really well, except for I have a zit right here, so it's not covering that up, obviously. And it doesn't look really cakey, and I like the kind of luminous look. There are some days that I don't want to look matte personally. I think looking matte all the time, you know, you want days that you look more glowy and not so matte and, you know, Barbie doll looking, as I like to call it, you know. I'm gonna go finish and put on the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back to give my thoughts right now, and then I'll do a check-in later on in the day. So I finished doing my makeup, and actually I really like this foundation. I thought I was gonna like it originally coming into this, but then I was kind of like, maybe I'm not actually gonna like it, but I actually really do like it. Now the thing is now is to test if it actually wears long or not. So I'm going to go carry on with my day, and then I will check back in a couple hours. So I will see you in a bit. Hey guys, so it's been about 6 hours, just about 5.5, almost 6. It's actually a really nice foundation, and I think it does last. The only thing that I noticed is that it settled into my smile lines, because those are really the only fine lines I have, and then my under eye area, you can see it kind of settled into those lines too. But that's preventable. I didn't really do a whole lot to make sure that it didn't settle into my fine lines and everything. So I think the next time I wear it, I need to be more aware of that. But other than that, I think it's a beautiful foundation, and I think it is worth the money. I think this would be a really nice foundation for school because it is really natural looking and luminous. And I know I probably will definitely now wear this when I go to school, especially. And yeah, I just think it wore really well. It doesn't come off when you touch it. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. So overall, it's a really nice foundation, and I really recommend it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.